Hello everyone, this is Hakusho here, and I'm gonna try and upload today as much as possible because, like I did say yesterday, I would not be able to upload tomorrow and the rest of the week until Saturday and probably Sunday. So I'm not taking those days off. I do want to record, but after dealing with Black Friday and then dealing 8 hours a day with a lot of annoying things, and then working again the next day. Because after I get home from work, I am going to have to go to sleep. As soon as I wake up, I'm going to shower, get dressed, and go back to work. And that really sucks because that's the day after Thanksgiving. So that's really going to suck. Anyways, before I bash my head into a wall and scream, back whenever we left off, Deku had just defeated the fourth Saint Beast. I passed out. Now, let's wake up. Let's go to Deku in the human world. They're talking, and while this happens, Deku's actually waking up. Now, he's in this house. They're talking about how we can vaguely hear what they're talking about. They're talking about what's going on and how crazy the case was, and how that fight, they barely caught the tail end of it, but they saw him tap into his life energy. So it's going to leave him drained for a minute. Now then, Deku would finally wake up. As he does this, he would be handed a plate of food. Now, as soon as he does get up, people would tell him to take it easy. He's been out for nearly a week. Well, not nearly a week. He's been out for 3 days. Well, they would joke about him with him being out for like 2 or 3 weeks or a month. They make a joke about it, but it would actually just be 3 days. Now then, after this, they would then begin talking about. Well, he would ask what happened with Mina and Botan. They'd give him a straightforward answer saying that they'll be fine and that the pro heroes, some of them got taken over, but those who weren't were actually fighting back. Now, they don't know if All Might was there. Yes, I'm finally mentioning All Might. They don't know if All Might was there or not. Now, one thing I am doing in this what if, in Yu Yu Hakusho, Bakugo got his arms healed by Genkai during the tournament. Bakugo. No. Kuwabara, the guy Bakugo is in place of, he got his arms healed and body healed after he got everything twisted. So All Might, directly after getting injured by All for One, is actually healed in this what if. Because as soon as the injury happened, he went to go find the world's best psychics. Well, not psychics, but yeah, psychics. I guess you could say, because I think that's what they call them in this. There. I'm sorry, I had to deal with dogs screaming for about an hour whenever I woke up. They would not shut up. Anyways, yeah, psychics in training, I guess you can say. But anyways, after that, after that, they would then begin going over to, well, Mina and Botan would actually walk in. Botan, whenever she does walk in, she does look a bit different. Now, after this close call and being nearly killed she asked Koenma if she can get a quirk. Now then, I don't know exactly what type of quirk I should give her, but I want it to be simple but powerful. So I'm gonna say she has like a it's light manipulation, but she looks a bit more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure with extra details, like little extra lines here and there to look a bit more 3D. You know what I mean? Deku would comment on this and she would say that after they're running with the Makai insect, she asked Koenma if she can get a quirk for her body. So that this would actually help her. Because you guys are still going to try and get into UA, correct? So she needs to be there too. So it was bound to happen sooner or later. Now then, after that, Mina would actually ask Deku to explain everything. Because whenever they were going to be attacked, everything seamlessly stopped and everyone passed out, except for her. Deku would give her the explanation that every demons are real, there is an afterlife, all this. He'd just throw it at her. She would accept this, but it's a bit hard to kind of process this. So she would actually know. Now then, she would have actually said that she's going to start training because she wants to get into UA. And we're about the point where I want to say we're around where the anime would start in canon. Yes, we're barely getting started. But let's say we're a bit before this. Anyways. Hmm. Let's see. They would go. Deku would then say that it's good that they're awake, but well, that he's awake, but now that they need to start getting back on that. Deku would go to school. He would actually finish out the day. He'd go with Bakugo to his house for the VCR. As they are walking, let's say the sludge villain decided to attack a bit early. So as they're walking, the sludge villain is actually running away from the crime. But he robbed a different store on a different side of town. Now, as soon as the sludge villain actually was gonna go run past them, he would try jumping into Deku's body. Deku would say, "Sorry, occupado," and then just blast him with a spirit wave. Now, a lot of people that Deku has fought before, they actually would have seen this, and they're really confused. This is whenever Bakugo would actually start manifesting weapons. He would have created a scythe and actually start slashing the sludge villain, causing it to pass out. Bakugo and Deku would then, well, Bakugo, let's say he started putting the sludge villain away in like a ball of spirit energy. And that's just confusing everyone because they knew these guys were training, but people think that they train to the point where their bodies force manifested quirks. Similar ones, if not that. So people would actually start running up to them asking them what the hell is going on. They thought they were quirkless, but now they're not? It's crazy. They would explain that Bakugo's quirk, essentially, it's always been natural, but Deku's quirk, it's similar. He can use his willpower as a weapon. That's what he says. He calls it manifested willpower. And Bakugo's quirk, it allows him to do a variety of things. And they're just really starting to get a handle on them. Now, this is whenever a pro hero would arrive and All Might would arrive. Now, they're looking at these. Actually, no. Let's say Sir Night Eye. Yeah, I'm doing that. Sir Night Eye would arrive and say this is an unexpected development. Now then, after that, they would begin walking away, and they would not find out All Might's secret. He would keep one of these boys in mind because he knows Genkai might be training one of them. He knows that they were using spirit energy, and Genkai actually did train one of them. So he would keep them in mind. Now, let's see. They would go home. Mina would be with them. So she would eventually caught up to them. And Bakugo and Deku would watch the DVD. Now then, they would get the whole video and case about Yukina. And Bakugo wouldn't fall in love with her. But he just finds it sick how demons and humans, they both exist, but they can't exist in peace. At least, not all of them. And this guy's torturing a demon just because she can cry tears that are worth millions of dollars. Yeah. Anyways, Bakugo would then tell Midoriya that they need to figure this out and actually go save her. Because it's disgusting what's going on. After that, I don't know if you guys can hear that. After that, he would then actually walk out of the room. They all would, actually. Now, Bakugo is gnawing on some beef jerky. Deku's asking what that is as they are on the bus. Bakugo's saying that it's something Kurama showed him how to make, and it's actually pretty good, because it boosts his spirit power. Like, he feels like it gives him a boost. Deku would actually ask what it is, or like what it is from, because it tastes like chicken. He would then say that, that bird thing that bird thing whenever we fought the Saint Beast? Deku would then realize, yes, I'm doing that. I did that, yes. I said that he killed the bird already. Now, a nice hot meal. He's not getting that, but hey, beef jerky. It's pretty good. Anyways, the reason why I'm saying it gives him a boost is because demons in Yu Yu Hakusho, from rewatching the series, I've noticed that demons, they seem to, if they eat human souls or humans, they can consume spirit energy from them and actually grow more powerful. So I want to say that humans could probably do the same thing. It's just that they don't have the opportunities to because the worlds are separated. So Bakugo, with this boost, is actually stronger than Deku. Deku was already 3 times stronger than Yusuke in canon. So he's probably 5 times stronger than. Um, hmm. He's probably about 5 times stronger than our boy. Oh my god, I'm totally blanking on his name, but you know who he's replacing. But now then, their whole thing with how are you guys lost? You're walking through the forest. This is private property. Fighting off those demons. Punching a hole through the spider. What I mean by that is there were 2 demons patrolling the area that were essentially supposed to keep people out. One of them was basically Rattlesnake Dude Face from, yeah, Russian Badger's channel. If you guys have ever seen that thing. The Halloween mask guy. It's green. He has tentacles. I think we all know where that was going. But that would be cut short because Deku would just shoot him with a spirit gun. Now then, the spider, Deku would have actually just punched a hole straight through the spider part, ripping it in half. Photon would scout ahead, but as she's doing that, the Black Club has actually been betting on who's going to win. And Toragiro, or Tor, the brothers, you know who I mean, I think. The Toragiro, uh, the brothers. I'll figure them out in the next episode I watch. Uh, um, 5 hours of sleep, looking up to three dogs screaming. It's fun. Anyways, before I start crying, they would then be walking through the landmines. The Black Club is commenting on how it sounds like a war zone out there, and it's not. It doesn't sound very safe. Photon's actually flying through the sky, and she's actually looking down at this area, and she's thinking that those guys are probably injured. She should probably go down there and help them. So she would actually rush down there, and whenever she's by the front entrance, whenever Bakugo and Deku would actually just come walking out of the fire. Perfectly fine. Alrighty, there's going to be a weird cut there because I just got a phone call and I don't want you guys to see the number because that actually kind of interrupted me. Now then, after that, the Black Club, they are essentially an underground gambling ring that controls, not, they don't control things, but they bet on a lot of high class stuff and they bet quite a lot of large numbers. Now, this is whenever the man who looks like a rotting testicle, he's the villain. Yeah, I don't know why he's so fat. Jesus Christ, man. With all that money, you would probably fix your face. Jesus Christ. He literally has like a pool ball sized bump on his forehead. Like sitting on top of his head. It's annoying to look at. Nothing. After that, I'm sorry, I had to get that out of my system. I just watched the episode earlier today, and that man is disgusting to look at. Now then, after that, the demons triad, they would have actually been fighting. Well, they would have actually said that they can probably take down these intruders very easily. Now, they would all be making their bets. They're all betting in the millions. And what I mean by that is they're betting like probably 300 million, 500 million, high numbers like that. But the final guy who's making bets, he would bet 20 million, 20 billion on the intruders. After that, the Demons Triad, they would be insulted, but they would actually want to see what these intruders are made of. Now, there's one member of the Demons Triad. I'm pretty sure they're like a cross-dresser or something like that. I'm not really sure because they kind of just like they kind of like point attention to it, but they don't really elaborate on it very much. Now, whenever they are fighting Deku, as soon as he would have seen this person, Bakugo would say that it's not right to fight a girl. Deku would just say that it's not a girl. Look closer. Bakugo would, and what I mean by that is he would have started like paying attention to their energy, and yeah, because I want to say there's probably a noticeable difference between a man's spirit energy and a woman's spirit energy. Kuwabara could literally like feel spirit energy. Okay, Kuwabara was able to sense spirit energy of that tiger guy from the next room over. Well, the room he was in was surrounded in spirit energy. So I want to say he could probably tell the difference between two different people's spirit energy individually. So yeah, he would say that you're right, and immediately just get he would immediately just get blasted away. The second member of the Demon's Triad, which is essentially a knockoff Wolverine with super speed, so Quicksilver with knives. I just said that sentence, yes. He's too fast for them, but he only ever gets one shot in on Deku. He would have cut him, but he wouldn't have actually pierced through his skin. This is whenever they would have started running away. Now, this demon feels insulted, so he'd actually just scream at them, saying that they're being cowards and they need to fight. Deku, as soon as he turns a corner, he says that he's not a coward. As soon as the demon would start coming their way, because he would have turned, he started flying at them. He would immediately be met with shotgun blast. And what I mean by that is this blast is wide enough to cover the entire corridor. So the demon had no way of escaping. Now, the demon, he would be mad, but he would have called it cheating, but can't really do that. So, anyways. Now then. Okay. I have time. This is whenever the third demon would actually bust through the wall and grab Botan. Now, Botan's quirk, I want to say since she's actually never had a quirk or ever really used one before, she would have actually just whenever she tried like firing off a beam of light, like the spirit gun out of her hand, because she could probably fire some spirit energy with it, but it's just like a ray of light, like a flashlight, but more laser-like. She would have tried doing that, but as soon as she would have tried, she basically would have just like flashbanged the entire area. Now, as soon as that happens, Botan would have tried to get away, but he just swinged her around recklessly while everyone's trying to fix their eyesight. Now then, this is whenever Deku, after he finally gets his eyesight back, would tell Botan that that was pretty stupid. But you know what? You want to know what else is stupid? Botan would say that there's no time for that right now, and he would say just lift your arms. She would do that and fall out of her jacket. Yes, that's literally how it happened in the anime. Now then, after that, Deku would just blast him away with the spirit gun. Actually, no, Bakugo. He would have just made a scythe and just cut his head off. Because I want to say let's give Bakugo some love in this. Let's give him some love in this episode. Because they essentially just like this is like their first ever tag team battle I've seen. I think besides the later series. Now, after this does happen, uh, the guy would have lost his bet and they would have won. So I will be going over the Goro brothers. There we go. Versus Deku and Bakugo in the next episode. Now, before I do leave, the Sludge Villain attack, I know it happened right before, well, during I want to say over the summer, or before the summer started, whenever they were going to go to, well, right before their school let out. Silver. Now then, I want to say that Deku probably wasn't training over the summer, but I do not really know. So let's say the villain attack actually happened before summer break let out. So 3 months before then. So this is 3 months before the anime would have actually canonically started. Okay. So they still got a full year before they would actually go to UA. Alrighty. I got this all figured out. Now. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you have an amazing day. I'm going to be trying to upload as much as possible. but I need to start watching the series again. Because I'm rewatching these and then making a video on them with them still fresh in my memory. That way I can give proper details and little extra tidbits that I like and seem like should have been there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have an amazing day.